Day 3 of getting my ass completely kicked. I should have never taken this job on, but I installed the plow. The brackets were new, which is the only good thing about it. Everything else was used, and there's like no, it's almost like no the wiring diagram is basically just a wiring routing diagram. It doesn't tell you what color wires or anything. Well, I hooked these wires. This one I had hooked over there, and this one I had hooked over here. And that was all nice and neat. And I pulled it apart, just testing everything. And see, it's more wiring. This is how like I got it. And I don't know why I took the job on, but that's the module, the plow module. I don't know if you can see anything here. This plow module, and back probed in the communication line. If I disconnect it, I still got my communication. I can make that communication go away. That's just the actual hand controller. I have basically the same signal on both wires. One's pull up, one is pull down. This is fried. I don't even know what could go bad in there. I don't even know if I can take this apart. Hopefully I can take it apart and see something obvious in there. But that's all I get out of it. It's disconnected, and if I disconnect the hand controller, which I have laying over there somewhere, that'll go away. So here's the hand controller, and I got a flashing light, which according to Google, that means no communication. So you can see that it's trying to communicate. What I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect this from here, and you'll see the signal disappears. So this is the 4-pin connector is disconnected now. Lights off, obviously, and you can see nothing. All right. So it's not communicating. Hook that back in, and I have almost 2 volts, 1.75, something like that on the one, and then I will probe the other. Turn that light back on so I can see. This one is the one I'm currently on, is the tan one. I'm going to go to the white one. Back probed into the white one. And this one I have 3.5 volts. And I did check. Those are the power and the ground. The red is the power and the black is the ground. I'm not exactly sure what all the other ones are. For connector B and C. It's labeled A, B, and C. I'm going to look through the wiring, see if there's anything on there. But that's basically what I got. And if I disconnect this, and I know that that's the power, because if I disconnect this here, it drops the power out over here. And, look at this gem. It's all smashed up. I had to fix a lot of the wiring that was on the car. Plus, there was multiple breaks in the harness that I had to fix, and some bad corrosion. We got relays that aren't even hooked up. And typical plow truck, I guess. What else? Oh, like this stuff is freaking bulletproof. So it's not like I can pull the wiring out further to see exactly what it is. And it's very confusing because you notice on this side here, you have the tan and white, which is a twisted pair, and then you have your red and black, which is your power and ground on the bottom here. All right, so you would think that they would carry the colors over to this side, but they're not. They're red and black on this side, and they're not a twisted pair. On this side, so you can see there's no, it's the same thing. You know, heavy gauge, red and black there, and then the light gauge up top, not twisted. The only difference is these are two reds, and that's a red and a black. And on this side, which goes to this module over here, which turns the headlights off when you connect it, and it puts the headlights onto the unit. It goes into this wiring harness here, and it's, you know, that's the same colors. I guess that could have been a clue, sort of, but you know, the wiring diagram is not helpful. It doesn't tell you wire color or nothing. That's where I am with this. So we got a new module, and it's a different signal. So that module was burnt out.